Happy Saturday night, everyone. It's Wine Time with Downtown NorCal, where I wrap up every week's adventures in small businesses in our area. As you know, I'm not drinking because I'm preparing for a surgery, but if I were, I would probably be going martini tonight, and you can check out my interview with Patio 29 from Winters to learn all about their locally distilled spirits. And they also use local ingredients to do that. So they are a really wonderful family. Family owned. Love the interview. Check them out. Patio 29 in Winters. They have vodka. They have gin. They have rum. They have whiskey. What do you drink, darling?
Bourbon.
Bourbon. They have rye and they have grappa. And they have flavored options as well. You can also pick those up at, or some of their product up at the Davis Food Co-op, Westlake Market in West Davis, and soon to be Nugget Markets. Another place you can go if you are looking for some good wine is Running River's Wine Cellar, where I visited with Eric, the owner, this week to discuss issues around rent, which I'm going to get to in a moment, and tell you why I'm actually standing in a closet tonight. But anyway, check out his sangria, because he's known for his sangria. That's the most popular item he's got. But you can also have tastes from the world at Running River Wine Cellars. Okay, dogs, get out of there. So why am I in a closet? I mean, I guess maybe the whole week required us to hunker down. You know, some of us did. But I want to talk to you about clothing, which, by the way, what am I wearing? I just came from, I'm dressed like this because I just came out of a dance class, a Zoom class with my teacher. So, you know, we're remote, but I still get a lot of dancing in online. And so this top is from Ladybug's Sacramento. I wore one of her items last week. You know, you got to have a little bling. I mean, if you're going to be ballroom dancing from home, stick some sequins on there. These are long-loved leggings. Basically, I'm in business casual these days, but these are leggings that I purchased years ago from Fit House in Davis, and I really long for the day when we can go back into Fit House and, you know, have some retail experience with their good fitness wear. Love what they bring in. And then my shoes, if you can see, yes, these are practice shoes, so you don't have to kill your feet, ladies, if you want to take ballroom dance lessons. The best place to get ballroom dance shoes, and you can do this remotely, is Ballroom Connection in Sunnyvale. Ballroom Connection in Sunnyvale. All of these businesses need your support, so think about it. And if you need a ballroom dance instructor, I can recommend some. Now, why am I in a closet? Well, the reason I went to Running River Wine Cellars, here's my story, was because he's someone I know fairly well, and I had heard some issues around the permanent closure of, okay, Batman, stop messing with the camera. Can you deal with your dog? It's his dog, not mine.
Only when he's bad.
Only, yeah, Batman. Okay, so I'd heard that Executive Cleaners in Westlake Shopping Center, seriously, Batman, is closing permanently, and that's terrible news. And I wanted to understand the health of the center. And I know that rents are challenging for any small business at any regular time, and they've become more so in this pandemic, and many of the businesses that used to locate there are having trouble. So, you know, that's a really complicated issue. He and I talk about his hope for rent in his location, and I just want to put my arms and my heart around all small businesses right now who struggle with making rent. So, you know, if you're a landlord, thank you for being generous. If you're being generous and patient with your small businesses, because we really do want to return to them when we're allowed to. Speaking of cleaners, so Executive Cleaners, that's why I'm in my husband's closet. We all did some organization when we first shut down. I know you did. But what we didn't think about was that we'd be down all this time. And so I'm in my husband's suit area because I think it's time to give our cleaners a little business. We go to El Macero Cleaners in South Davis. Wendy, love Wendy, many people do. And she told me she's down about 50%, and they're living from loans at this point. And when you go in there, you see about half of what you would normally see. So since we did our organization, though, all of this is gathering dust. Darling, did you know that his closet, I mean, it's a little filthy. Did you know this?
No, because I don't wear suits and haven't worn a suit since March. So I don't
know.
come in here looking for dust.
But they're so sexy when you're in them. So I'm just going to recommend that it's time to get these guys cleaned. You know, maybe start, and it is expensive to do everything at once, but all those items in your closet, think about it. Don't just forget about them. You're going to need them again, we hope one day. It's time to just take them to your local cleaners. Give them a little business. You can do one item a month or a couple items, whatever you can do. Organize. So that's something to think about. And also, if you're at El Macero Cleaners, who I highly recommend, because my husband's super Mr. Picky about cleaners. And that's why we've always gone there. We've been there for how many years, dear?
20.
Yeah, 20. They always do this really cool calendar, Murphy's Law. I wonder if Murphy thought about a pandemic, though. Okay, so for fun, I'm just ending tonight because there were some fashion moments, and I miss doing fashion moments that were just a part of, like, just every now and then I would do it for downtown NorCal to demonstrate a little thing about, purchasing quality things. So this was... We haven't had much new, but this was a fashion moment. For anyone who watches The Bachelor, this is Chelsea Vaughn. And I feel like, okay, this dress is not the greatest picture of it, but this dress was a knockout if you watch The Bachelor. My God, this designer is 18 years old. This is why I know it's important to support small businesses, because a lot of these young designers will first show up in a small business. But this dress, I mean, game, set, match. He might as well just choose her right now, but I hope he doesn't, because we want to see more of her action. She gets style. It was such a great moment. And then just one more. This was not my favorite fashion moment of the week or my life, but I have to show it. Because what the heck is going on here? I mean, I'm sort of feeling like this guy is some twisted form of the zodiac calendar. Or what do you think, darling? This whole crew, it's as if they missed their audition for Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
And the middle guy is the bikini Chewbacca guy.
That's right. Well,
The other guys just hopped out of the trees from making cookies.
That's what Jimmy Kimmel said.
It's a good line.
It's a great line. I feel like I sort of understand why he's so angry with this outfit, but nonetheless, not good. I don't know what you wear to an insurgency, but is that the right word? Yes.
Insurrection.
Insurrection. That's it. I don't know what you wear to that, but I got to tell you, this megaphone that this dude's carrying is not going to make up for what he's lacking. So with that, I will see you all next week for Downtown NorCal Live Wine Time.
Bada boom.
Bada boom.